Reparations. The making of amends for a wrong one has done by paying money to do or otherwise helping those who have been wronged. Greetings, placeholder fans, whatever you may call yourselves collectively. I am Time Dropper. Yes, I know you all know me so very well. I am here today to give you some information and a PSA on how to detect misinformation and how you can avoid it. That is because in order for me to stay here without needing to pay rent or any sorts of other reprimations, I have to make up for my previous misbehaviors by doing such a feeble thing.
Hello everyone. Everything he said so far is true. That is what I am making him do if he wants to keep muddying up my carpet. But also I wanted to go get some stock footage just of general stuff for the channel moving forward. Something I might do later, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just enjoy this stupid asshole's rant for however long he has to go. Okay, goodbye.
How sophisticated he is. Let's get started, shall we? Number 1. How to spot false information. Be skeptical of headlines. False news stories often have catchy headlines in all caps with exclamation points. If shocking claims in the headline sounds unbelievable, they probably are. Look closely at the link. A phony or look-alike link may be warning signs of false news. Many false news sites mimic authentic news sources by making small changes to the link. You can go to the site to compare the link to established sources. Investigate the source. Ensure that the story is written by a source that you trust with a reputation of accuracy. If the story comes from an unfamiliar organization, click their About section to learn more. Watch for unusual formatting. Many false news sites have misspellings or awkward layouts. Read carefully if you see these signs. Consider the photos. False news stories often contain manipulative images or videos. Sometimes the photos may be authentic, but taken out of context. You can search for the photos or images to verify where it came from. Inspect the dates. False news stories may contain timelines that make no sense, or even dates that have been altered. Check the evidence. Check the author's sources to confirm that they are accurate. Lack of evidence or relevance, or unnamed experts may indicate a few false news stories. Look at the other reports. If no other news source is reporting the same story, it may indicate that the story is false. If the story is reported by multiple sources you trust, it's more likely to be true. Is the story a joke? Sometimes false news stories can be hard to distinguish from humor or satire. Check whether the source is known for parody and whether the story's details and the tone suggests it may be just for fun. Some stories are intentionally false. Think critically about the stories you read, and only share news that you know to be credible. Number 2. How to spot a bot. Bots and botnets have been a large role in spreading misinformation online. Learn more about bots and how to stop them on social media. What is a social media bot? A bot is an automated social media account programmed to perform tasks normally associated with human interactions, including post content, follow users, like posts, direct messages other users. What? Retweet anything posted by a specific set of users featuring a specific hashtag. There are millions of bots on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. According to a 2017 report by researchers from the University of Southern California and Indiana University, between 9 and 15% of Twitter users are actually bots. A bit outdated, wouldn't you say? One can only imagine how many there are nowadays. Not all bots are insidious. Some are entertaining or helpful, like ones that tweet out weather conditions or when a new program has been uploaded to an online streaming service. But fake profiles can be used in malicious activity or be a part of modern hybrid warfare when it comes to spreading misinformation. In a 2018 study, Indiana University researchers analyzed 14 million messages and about 400,000 articles shared on Twitter. They found that bots played a disproportionate role in spreading misinformation online. A mere 6% of Twitter accounts that the study identified as bots were enough to spread 31% of the low credibility information on the network. These accounts were also responsible for 34% of an article shared from low credibility sources. Bot accounts often work in tandem as part of what's called a botnet to post the same or similar content. This could be to make a phrase or hashtag a trend, to amplify a message or article, or to harass other users. Now, how do you go about detecting a bot? Some typical characteristics of bots include anonymity. The account may have no profile picture, or a suspicious profile picture that does not match the name of the account. There is no bio or personal information included. The account username may include random numbers or letters, signaling auto-generation. Hyperactivity. Check out how often the account posts. Generally, an account that posts more than 50 times a day may be a bot. If the majority of the posts are shared retweets or mentions of other accounts, there may be another indicator of a bot. Multiple languages. Bots may post content in various languages according to who's paying to use them. If an account has clusters of posts in multiple languages, it's probably a bot. Unlikely popularity. If an account has a small number of followers that suddenly racks up thousands of retweets, that may be signs of bot activity. What are social networks doing about misinformation and automation? Since the 2016 election, Facebook and Twitter have taken steps to remove fake accounts and flag false information. Facebook reports that it removed more than 6.59 billion fake accounts. Oh my god. Fake accounts from October 2018 through September 2019. Voters can also search the Facebook ad library to see data from all ads about social issues, elections, and politics. Twitter has introduced new measures to detect spam and malicious automation, and regularly deletes inactive and fake accounts. Twitter also spots all political advertising. Now, there is an important caveat I must add before going on. Clearly, this did not come out prior to our last election. Many of these things may have changed and have gotten worse, but generally you know what to look for. Now then, I believe that my penance has been served. I hope you did not enjoy a speck of this video, you slime balls. You'll be seeing me sometime in the future, but I'm going to go rest my head back on my old pillow. I cannot wait. Yeah, wonderful. Thanks, you son of a bitch.
Why wasn't it wonderful that he keeps coming back even though I keep telling him he shouldn't and that I don't want him to? Anyway, hope you guys liked this video. It was definitely something real different. It's definitely something easy. Not so sure if it's something I'm gonna make a big change to or shift towards. I just need to get something out while I finish up this next couple chunks of videos, you know, get it all ironed out. And also, if you enjoy this kind of content, I have some good news. Me and a good friend of mine named DK on Air have decided to start a podcast. That's right. It's gonna be a good time. Over there, we educate you. It's called PhD. You can go ahead and figure out why it's called all that on your own time. But yeah, go check it out. I warn you, it's a bit strange. What else do I have to say? Stay tuned. We're gonna be back on schedule here now. Now that I know what I'm doing. Okay. See y'all in the next video. All right. Goodbye. Remember to hug your dog and I don't know. I guess give like $1 to someone who's homeless. There. That's a different one from what we usually do. All right. Happy June, everybody. Happy gay month. Okay, goodbye.
How to spot false information. 1. Be skeptical of headlines. False news stories often have catchy headlines in all caps with exclamation points. If shocking...